A pleasant day, my dear parents of grade 11 senior high. This is Mr. Alvin E. Altarejos, the principal. For today, I'm about to give you some reminders, both for the academics and for the upcoming juniors and seniors prom. But before we go into the main highlight of today's discussion, let me just first give you some important schedule for the last 3 months of the school year. This upcoming April, we'll be having our second prelim examination and, of course, the junior senior prom. After the Holy Week, we are also going to have our Foundation Week. So we ask for the support of our dear parents for this one. Come May, we'll have our finals exam. That will be the last exam of the year. And for those who are not able to make it because of some academic problems, they will undergo remediation program. And of course, June is the much awaited month, for it's the last month of the school year. So for those who are able to successfully make it for the year, they'll be part of the honors assembly. It's going to be both face to face and virtual. The final day of the school year will be on June 16, of which we will do card distribution. So we ask everyone to please come to get their cards. And of course, summer programs will begin at the last week of June. So we highly encourage those who would like to do some advancement, some trainings, and some furtherings of their skills to join us during the summer program. The first reminder that I would like to tell everyone is attendance and punctuality of the students. Let us remember that the students are required to come to school. Uh, the latest will be 6:50 in the morning, so we expect them to be in the campus already at 7 a.m. Please do take note that attendance and punctuality is part of the deportment. If they are going to be always late, always tardy, or not coming to school, of course, their academics would suffer as well. And please take note that character grades are depicted in our card. Remember that in college, both characters and academic grades are actually being evaluated by various universities. So I suggest that the habit of being early to school must begin as early as now that you're in grade 11. So please remind our students about that. Still, I'd like to remind everyone of their hygiene. Of course, we are still not yet done with the pandemic. We are, I think, the tail end of the pandemic, but still, we would like to remind everyone to always bring their sanitation kits, their alcohol be with them, mask on, and should they be really not be able to come to school because of some problems or illnesses, some diseases, we take that into consideration. So it's necessary for them to inform us ahead of time, to inform the advisor ahead of time if they are undergoing diseases or problems, no health problems. So we encourage our students to be in contact with their teachers via messenger to inform us that they are actually undergoing health problems or illnesses. My dear parents, we would like also to remind you to be on the lookout of our students' behavior outside the campus and in social media platforms. You know, a lot of cases that we are having right now are due to malicious postings, due to hurtful posts, no bashings. Those are what we have right now as problems in the institution. So we suggest that the parents help us in reminding the students to be in their best behavior whenever they are doing social media, because it has to be emphasized to them that social media as well is a new space. It's actually a space wider than they can actually imagine. You know, a lot of people, more than what they could fathom, are actually looking at their posts. So they have to be reminded to be very extra careful, to be not hurtful, to be respectful, and to be always joyful in social media. Thank you. Also, I have been receiving a lot of emails in pcsseniorhigh at gmail.com regarding requests, document requests, and some requests on requirements. Please take note that most of the documents, if not all, can actually be requested in the main campus in the registrar's office. So you go to them ahead of time because there's actually a processing day, a number of days that is required for the processing of the documents. So it's not as if you ask for it today and you'll get it also later. It's not like that. You have to wait for the processing days. They will call you back to get the document that you have requested. So please put that allowance in your picking up of the document. Finally, because we are in the last quarter of the school year, I'd like to remind those who are actually lacking in submissions and requirements with their academic subjects to please submit already whatever your teacher needs from you. We don't want you failing or not proceeding to grade 12 in the following school year. So please, whenever they ask you to submit papers, to submit requirements, please do that ahead of time. It will make your life a lot easier when you go to grade 12. So after the academics, let's now proceed to the reminders about the junior and senior prom. So I would like to thank everyone who participated in this very important event. I know a lot of you have actually been looking forward to this one, and it's a tradition. Whenever you're in the junior high school going to senior high school, it's a tradition for a student to attend this particular event. So we thank our dear parents for sacrificing a little bit for their children to experience this very important event in their lives. Some information, it will be on April 15, Saturday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So the registration will begin from 5 to 6 p.m. So that's actually the waiting period for everyone to arrive. While the program will actually be happening from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. So please take note of our schedule. For this year, we decided to have it in Marquee Events Place. This is in Park Triangle, Rizal Drive, West Taguig, Metro Manila, Philippines. For those who are going there via private car, via Grab, via taxi, you can ask the drivers or the ones who are going to drive you to just look it up on the ways. It's actually beside the Uptown Mall, walking distance from Phil Plants in Kalayaan. So this is like in front of Villa Kalayaan in Kalayaan, Makati. The events place is easy to see. In terms of parking, it's going to be first come, first serve. Just like our guidelines from before, students are expected to follow proper dress code. So I am here mostly to orient you with the proper outfit to wear. Unfortunately, failure to comply means sending the student home. So them not enjoying the night. So I'd rather that you take a photo already of the gown or the outfit that your child wants to wear during that day and have it sent to the advisor for them to counter check it ahead of time. So I suggest that you ask the advisor's approval first before you buying or renting or having the gown uh, pre-made. No, so please counter check it first with the authority, such as your advisor. The theme for this year of the junior senior prom is Twilight Violet. Apparently, this will be the outfit color that is expected of the Grand Cotillion. Those who are not part of the Grand Cotillion, they are not expected to wear according to the theme. They can wear whatever color they'd like to wear, except for some restrictions that I will mention later on. But for those who are going to dance for the Grand Cotillion, please take note of the theme. Again, that's Twilight Violet. For our young gentlemen presented in front of you are the examples of what you can wear as the Grand Cotillion. So you can wear black coat and tie, long sleeves, bow tie, black slacks, black leather shoes with socks. So in front of you are some of the samples that you can take inspiration from. So again, these are samples of the outfits that you can wear for the Grand Cotillion. Some more examples. Other examples from the smallest of the details all the way to the tuxedo. And one more last. This, on the other hand, is for the Grand Cotillion girls. So you are expected to wear a magenta shade long gown, the cut of which on the chest and back part should observe decency. So later on, we'll show you pictures. of what are expected of the cut for the girls. So no slits to show the legs and clutch purse are expected from you. So some examples for the Grand Cotillion girls that they can wear. Some more. Also this one, they can wear this one. So those are all for our Grand Cotillion. But how about for the Mass Cotillion dancers and the attendees? Those will not dance at all. So what will they wear? For the boys, it's expected for them to wear coat and tie, necktie, pants, ankle length is allowed, inner long sleeves, and formal leather shoes. So if you notice, we are actually training the boys to wear proper formal attire for high-end gatherings and events. Of course, if those are expected, these are the no-nos. No sleeveless, no jeans, no denims, no wearing of earrings, no fancy hair color, no fancy haircut, and no bringing of bags. So expect our boys to be really formal, really sleek and neat, really well groomed. So please take note of this, not allowed parts of the wearing. So these are some of the sample outfits that they can wear. Also this one. So they are really looking dapper and sharp with this one. Also this one. So you see other colored coat and tie are allowed. It's not only black, navy blue, maroon, beige, white are also allowed. So sample outfits. How about for the girls? For the girls, long gown of any color will do. And of course, we expect them to wear accessories to match their outfit. High heeled shoes or high heeled strappy sandals are required, and clutch purse as well. So expect this to be like a gown that is really uh, very long, but not necessarily a ball gown. It's just a long gown for them. So what are the no-nos for them? Just like the boys, no fancy hair color, no bringing of bag. Flat shoes are not allowed. If flat shoes are not allowed, rubber shoes as well are not allowed. No infinity dress, the dress that we commonly find among bridesmaids and maid of honors, so the one that we wear during weddings. So none of that. No spandex gowns, the body hugging type. No low cut on the chest part, and no backless. The purpose of this one, as I have mentioned in my other orientation, is that for them, whenever they dance with their partners, the touching point of the guys will not be directly on the skin of the girls. So that's why we do not allow backless. It's for the protection of your child as well. So sample outfits. So these gowns are really amazing and mesmerizing. Some more gowns that we have. And one more. So what on the other hand are the inappropriate attires? So we have actually given some pointers a while. So what on the other hand are the inappropriate attire? For the boys, look at this one. They are wearing t-shirts inside. They are wearing maongs. These are not appropriate because these actually does not fall into the formal category. This is more of a casual type. So again, JS Prom is a very formal and high-end event. These are also not allowed as this does not fall into the formal category. These ones as well, these are too casual for the event. This one as well, too sloppy. So we want our children to look really formal and very sleek with their fashion. This is too casual again. For the girls, these are the inappropriate ones. So if you try to look at it, the first picture on your left shows very low neckline and very low back. So again, we are trying to cover them as form of their protection, as well as to cover them against skin-to-skin contact whenever they dance. The second picture is actually too casual for girls. That's actually for cocktail parties, not JS Prom. Some more inappropriate outfits, too revealing, too short. The cutouts are, more than what is required, showing too much skin. The first one, the white one. Too tight and plunging neckline. These are all inappropriate for our children. Way too shorts and too high slits are also big no-no. So, my dear parents, we really need your cooperation, your help for us to prevent these unwanted outfits in the venue. So again, my advice to you before buying, renting, or having the gown be made, check it first with the advisor so that they can give you the approval, the go signal, so that nothing will be wasted. So as mentioned, the school reserves the right to send a student home if he or she will not comply to any of the rules given on you. So guidelines, observe punctuality. Attendance will be checked by the advisors. As I have mentioned, the waiting time is 5 to 6 p.m. The children are expected to sign in as soon as they have arrived. So uh, not participating in the junior senior prom means one absence against them. So proper grooming and appearance is a must. Boys' haircut inspection schedule will be announced very soon. So we want our children to look clean and to look neat. We expect them to observe proper discipline. Actually, JS is one of the avenues for us to check if our students are learning proper etiquette and proper manners from their lessons inside the school. That's why proper etiquette and decorum is expected from all since it's a formal event. So it's one of the ways for us to check if they are really learning from their teachers in terms of manners and right conduct. Also, apparently, because we are outside school, there are other people who are there, or some uh, unknown personalities might be present in the venue. So, responsible ownership, proper taking care of belongings, no, are expected from our children. So they have to take care of their own phones, wallets, accessories. Bringing of camera is not allowed. The big ones, the videographer type of cameras. Phones, wallets, and accessories will do. So with that, I would like to thank everyone for listening to me, for spending time listening to my reminders regarding their academics and the junior senior prom. So again, we are at the tail end of the school year. I wish that all the parents would be behind me, supporting the institution, supporting PCS with our activities, and ending the year sound and right. So thank you very much and good day, everyone.